Thanks for joining us here today. We're with Elena again this year. It seems like we have a nice little trend going. Every year we sit down and we kind of go over the things and promote the Demand a Cure program like we're going to today.
Yeah.
We're going to make it a little more interesting because you've been doing this for many years now.
It seems like it was just yesterday, but yes, this will be our 5th year for the Magnolia Market. This will be year 5.
So today what we're going to do is, instead of just talking about the program, we're going to do a little brief in the beginning to explain in case people are just tuning in. But we're going to go over some of the pictures. We're going to go over some of the things we've seen over the years and kind of tell some stories, because after 5 years, people have come. They've seen it. They just need that reminder. But we're going to do some storytelling. So first, before we get started with the pictures, just a brief, like, what is the program and who does it help?
Okay, so Demand a Cure was named the demand. So Amanda Shea Odom Wilkins. So Amanda was my niece, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer at age 32. So when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, she needed a resource for her daughter, Madison, to explain to her what was happening during her cancer journey. Yeah. So with the hair loss, the chemo, cancer was, the first and foremost in her mind. She was a nurse, so she was in the medical field, but how can she explain it to her daughter on a child's basis? So the child life specialist at Anne Arundel Medical Center recommended these books to her. So while she was during and receiving treatment, she had these resources. They only had one book or so. So you had four books that she used to explain to Madison. And when they told her they only had one, she was like,
that's not good.
Not good enough.
No.
She demanded, so hence the name Demand a Cure, that we start donating them, buying them in bulk, getting them, and donating them to the Cancer Center in Anne Arundel.
That's awesome.
So that's where the book legacy got started.
Yes.
And so when she passed from the cancer at age 33, we said this legacy needs to keep going. Yeah. So, and then we wanted to, because she was so big and wanted to help so many people, as she was a very kind and gentle soul and a nurse. So that was just in her DNA, that she wanted to help and always helped. So we wanted to expand the book legacy to different places that needed them locally, other oncology centers, hospitals, wellness centers. There's the Wellness Center of Annapolis that took the books in when we first got started. And now we have branched out into, fast forward, we're in the Calvert County Public Schools this year.
Nice.
We'll talk more about that. We're going to be expanding into other oncology places, like GW is going to be picking up our books here shortly.
That's cool.
So yeah, so that was where the book legacy got started. We needed a way to do it. We started raising money, and then the books. Now
there's a scholarship as well as part of that, if you do that real quick too.
Yes, so the scholarship was, we do the Amanda Shea Memorial Scholarship. We were focusing on CTA, Calvert Technology Academy here locally, the nursing program for all upcoming seniors. So what they do is they write an essay. It's a passion. Why do you want to be a nurse? We wanted to look for the characteristics that Amanda was, because when Amanda became a nurse, it was very difficult for her. It was a long journey, but she wanted to be a nurse when she was 2 years old. So we felt that the Technology Academy, because the program is so wonderful, and those administrators and the staff that they're at CTA. So last year we did 5 $3,000 scholarships, so $15,000 to upcoming seniors. Yeah, so it was, and we go every year. It's our favorite day of the year, one of our favorite days of the year, to give those young people, and they are just amazing.
Hardworking,
they are just amazing.
Dedicated.
Yes, So, and that's why we use the characteristics of Amanda, because we need good nurses.
Yes,
we need good caregivers, and that's where we focus.
It's not going to be me. I can't do the blood thing. I can't do the shots of blood. So I'm glad there's people that can do it.
Yes,
because I'm not going to.
Yes, I'm with you there.
All right, so Lizzie, we're going to do 10 of the pictures that we've looked through over the years, and we're going to the brief story, the things that are happening in these pictures. Let's start with this one. This one has got a group. We're all wearing the same shirt. We got an old throwback. I love that truck in the background. Who is this, and what's going on?
So this picture was our first year, our first Magnolia Market.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, look how little they are. So this is our family and friends. So we are a blended family. So I guess I'll go from right to left. Right is Brent, my husband, and then the next person is Wendy, my best friend, and then next to Wendy is Rana, which is Amanda's mother.
Okay.
And then we have Gabby, which is the youngest sibling of Rana's 4, so Amanda's sister. Behind there's hiding, looks like that's, I can't tell if that's Nevaeh or if that's, yeah, that's Nevaeh. So Nevaeh would be
They change a lot in 5 years, don't they?
They do, oh my gosh.
Right.
Looks like another niece. But so Nevaeh is one of our, I'll say I have to get the chart out to explain the whole family.
Yeah.
And there's Caleb, which is Amanda's brother, the only boy. Then up above would be Maya, which is Kara's. So next to Caleb is Kara, which is Amanda's sister. Mm-hmm. And so that's her daughter. And then the tall guy behind her is her husband, Nick. And then there's Morgan, their son. And then up above, there's Madison. There's
skeleton face.
Yeah, a little skeleton face. Oh my gosh. So that's Amanda's daughter. And then next to Kara is Kathy, which is Amanda's stepmom. And then there's Pat, which is Amanda's dad.
So how did that first year go? Was there probably a lot of lessons learned, a lot of things?
Oh my goodness.
So,
well,
in a nutshell, how did that first year go?
Yeah, it's my fault. I went to Brent and I said, I have this idea. We're going to make it happen. He said, when? I said, September. And it was June.
Yeah.
Met with the farm. And so Serenity Farm has been our partners. Yeah. And they have been amazing.
That's the background here.
Yes.
A beautiful farm right here going on.
I would say they've been wonderful, and they are always doing and supporting us and to the community too. Yeah. So they are just amazing people, and we want to keep the farm.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be some big housing development or whatever.
We're here. Just wouldn't look right.
No,
it just would not fit.
Look right. No.
All right.
So
cool.
yeah. So that's the
first one. All right. So now we're moving on to the second picture. We have a little bit of family, and he's got a pumpkin, and we got some trucks in the background. What is going on here?
So that was first year. That's the hay rides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the hay rides around the farm.
Cool.
So people get on. I think it's every half hour.
Awesome.
They do the tour of this beautiful farm, and so these actually are some coworkers of mine.
Isn't it sweet?
And her family, and I know actually Susie's a breast cancer survivor too. So
wow.
Yeah. And then you see the food trucks in the back.
Yeah. And some of those ones. That's pretty awesome. We'll get to that too because there's some pictures about the local eateries, and there's even some pictures of pumpkins. We'll talk about pumpkins in a second.
Pumpkins was a must.
Yeah.
Rana, my sister, she said we have to have pumpkins for this because Amanda went to every pumpkin patch.
Nice.
The East Coast. So, I mean, and we give pumpkins to every kid that comes in.
That is pretty cool.
As long as we have enough. So
that is pretty amazing.
And they're free.
So let's get to the kids. So the third picture is a little girl, and she's got a cupcake, and we've got some paint stations. So there's a lot of activities for the children. What are some of the things she enjoyed here? Yeah,
so that is... that's my little Lily. And so we do face painting. We have the petting pen. We have inflatables too.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
We incorporated those too. The games, cornhole. We just try to have fun.
Yeah.
Just make it so that you want to come, you want to hang out, you want to participate in the farm stuff. Come shop, come eat. Enjoy.
So obviously this is very kid friendly, and you think of kids as you do this.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, kids are. Family is important, and that's where you want to have a place, and that's kind of why we came to the farm because, we were doing raffles online. It was COVID, and
never heard of it.
We won't speak of it, but no. So we just wanted to get people back together.
That is awesome.
And that's kind of where the idea comes. Like, let's do this.
Nice.
Let's do this.
So here's the fourth, and this you started talking about pumpkins. Let's do this a little bit more because this is the whole pumpkin patch. So how does the pumpkin patch work for this? So
you just come. You'll get a little pumpkin patch ticket, and then you go down to the pumpkin patch and you pick your pumpkin.
That's it? Huh?
Yeah, that's it. We have the yellow pumpkin, or regular orange and white pumpkins.
They come from this farm?
No, they don't.
Okay.
So actually, they come from Hughesville.
Okay.
So it's another. That's the only thing they grow. Well, not the only thing, but pumpkins are their jam. So
that is awesome.
Yeah,
Did they help you out? And is it purchased, donated?
No. We buy them.
That's part of the. That's wonderful. So you're helping multiple farms with this.
Yeah.
That is really amazing. Yeah. So you buy the pumpkins, support another farm, and then the kids get the pumpkin free. Yep. Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. So bring the kids pumpkins. Yeah. All right. So this one, I've seen this image a lot. Yeah. This is a symbol of. This is a lot of your marketing. It's on your Facebook. This is a very important picture here.
Sorry. Sometimes I see her and it's like, we do miss her a lot. So Amanda, like I said, she was demanding. So she loved flowers, and that's kind of the symbol of the magnolia is southern charm. Yes. You know? So this one, a local artist painted this for us based off the picture that she took. She went to Texas. She wanted to see the bluebells.
Oh, cool.
And so that was one of her things that she did. You can see she's got the curly hair in this one, dark curly hair. This is post-chemo. And so she had a little photo shoot in the bluebells, and then this artist painted that for us. So we have the original. Cool. The family all has a copy of it, but when it's time for Madison to have, she's 15 and, growing up, she'll get the original eventually.
That's awesome.
So Amanda was very much loved all things flowers, and that's why we picked the magnolia, because that to her was home. Yeah. That's the magnolias grow in this area. And actually, it's funny, down on the field, there is a magnolia tree that only blooms in September.
Oh,
little God winks.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, folks, when you see this image, this is the one. This is the inspiration that started the whole thing.
Yeah, she wanted to see the bells, and she got them. So.
That's awesome. So we're rolling into number 6. So this one kind of reflects the fun chaos of the day. Yeah. Because I've been here many, many years for the fun chaos, because there's so many local vendors.
Yeah. So this year we have 80.
80. Holy cow. Yeah, that's awesome.
We've I can't remember if this was last year, maybe the year before. We had to go up the middle. So we go down one side of the farm field. Mm-hmm. We go up the middle of the farm field. Yeah, so this is only a small part of it. Yeah, so this is just like the first row. Yeah. And each vendor is, and we try to keep the vendors to like 2, 3 at the most of the same type of thing. Just so there's a variety and that everybody is,
sometimes not easy.
Not easy. No, that delicate balance of what do you have, what do you make, what do you do, so it's so that the local businesses can thrive as well. Yes. So, and that's
and so this picture also represents. You might as well cover this too. When people come in, they park at the end of the farm, and then they kind of walk backwards, and then they check in, and then this is set up so that way they walk through the vendors, and then on the left side there's food trucks and stuff. So as you're coming, there'll be a line. Go to get to the end and park down there and work your way backwards to the event. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that try to park right away.
Yeah.
Go to the end.
Go to the end. But there's a lot to see, because I'll show all the way down. And then at the end, there's the raffles. We have games. We actually have the raffles were our big thing. So our community partners help us with the packages for the raffles. Neat. Yeah. And then cool. We've incorporated, like the American Legion gave us a wheel. Like cool. the
spinning
game
wheel.
Spinning wheel. So we have fun. So
All right, so we're moving here 7. So this one is a cool picture because there's also sunflowers.
There's also sunflowers. We've been blessed with Serenity Farm has an annual sunflower festival. Okay. It's Labor Day weekend. Theirs is 2 days, and we've been blessed that the sunflowers are still in bloom for the 3rd weekend of September, which is Magnolia Market. So partnering with Serenity Farm, you can still, as long as they're in bloom, you can still cut your own sunflowers.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that money goes to the farm. It's $10. All you can
that's
clip.
Awesome.
Yeah. So in this field, like I say, is just
huge.
I think it's. I don't want to say it wrong, but it's many hundreds of acres.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. More sunflowers than you can pick.
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, we run out. I'm like, if you run out here, then
you're in deep trouble.
You have a 18-wheeler you're loading up.
So this picture, too, this one covers the actual scholarship fund. So talk to us about what the scholarship fund does and some of the people that have participated.
Yeah, so each year, as long as we raise enough money annually, we're able to give, and we try to increase either the number of scholarships that we give to help more people, because the CTA program, I'd love to give them all something, because they're coming out with, they can go right to work if they wanted to. All these are going into additional education to get their RN or their LPN or whatever those credentials are. So June 11th of 2019. So 2020 was our first year that we gave scholarships.
Can people also put money in towards the scholarships too? Like if people want to donate and so forth towards that, can they do that separately?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. I mean, the scholarship, the money is kind of pulled together. So we set money aside for the scholarships. Each, like I say, this year's goal was $15,000 because that's what we gave last year. If we exceed our fundraising expectation, then we give more.
That's great.
So either another person or more money in that. So we just try to, just keep giving to where it needs to. We thought about maybe expanding the scholarship, but little bit at a time.
Yeah,
little at a time.
You got to start smaller.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna move to the next one because we started hinting at scholarships, or sponsorships. So it looks like you have sponsorship opportunities and so forth as well.
Yes.
So if you're a business or a local business, or like, hey, I don't want to put a table there, but I do want to participate. Those are all there. So
Absolutely.
Where can they find that information, and what kinds of sponsors do well?
So our sponsorships, and thank God for our sponsors, because our first year, that's what the live it and learn. It's like I didn't want to ask for any help. It's just like,
I learned that too.
Yeah, and you don't want to say, hey, this is what we're doing, but then it's like, wait a second, this is what we're doing, and we're helping, and we want to help as many as we can, and the sponsorship helps us defer the cost. Because we pay the farm, we buy the pumpkins, we do the advertising, and that's why we hook up with you to just get the word out. So sponsorships, we have several sponsorship levels. All from $50 all the way up to $5,000.
No cap.
No cap.
You can donate $1 million if you got $1 million.
Wanted to. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Say we
do it.
We have different levels and then for the Magnolia market. Those sponsors, they get their logo on. We have swag bags when you come in. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I've seen those.
Yeah. So each swag bag that you have come in is a shopping bag with their logos in full color. We put signs up, signage, social media, and we just promote.
So you get a lot of eyeballs on them and stuff too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And do shout outs. I've seen those. Those are really amazing.
Yeah, they're an amazing community because they don't have. They could say no, and they help every year, and we expanded into new businesses that we've met along the way. And that's been the cool thing. It's like the journey has just been...
I agree with you there.
Yeah.
We can relate at very levels on that. That's Live Local feeling.
Yeah, Live Local is... Yeah.
So there you go. So if you want to be a sponsor, there'll be information. We'll put a link here for you. Now let's move to the next one. So there is also music.
Yeah.
So all right, you have local bands.
We do. We have local bands. Thankfully, my husband works with some really talented people.
Nice.
I don't know what his electricians are all very talented. But so we're also Taboo will be coming this year too, which is a new band that's actually. Again, full circle. We're at graduation for CTA. When we give the scholarships, we read them, and they're all blind read. We don't know who they are.
Got it.
We read it. We rate them. We vote as a family, and we pick. So we picked this young lady, Audrey. Her mom is a musician.
Okay, cool.
So she said, I would love to help. And and so she's part of the music this year.
Let's say if there's a band listening to this and they want to be a part of it, do they have tryouts or how does that work?
No,
send in a tape?
If you are cool and you are kind and you are willing to come hang out with us during the day, that's what we want. That's what we want.
And you know what? Bring your tapes to me. I'll be the one. I'll judge. I'll make sure. All right, cool. So there's music, and let's go to the last one. So this is the last one too. Is the blow ups. Because we have like cornhole and inflatables and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So are some of the businesses, how does that work? What does that look like for you?
Fish Inflatables has been our go-to guy for inflatables. And so he sets up, he'll do like a toddler size one for the littles.
Nice, that's pretty neat.
We have a bigger one. If we can afford it, I'll say that's back to the sponsorships. He is offering a mechanical bull.
Oh, that is neat.
And that would be really cool if we can do that. So we're just trying to figure out how that looks. And Yeah. So,
nice.
And then the farm, actually, they built the slide down the tube. It's a permanent fixture now, too.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So it's just like...
So there's tons of things, plenty of things
Yes.
to do, plus music,
Yes.
plus food, plus vendors, plus.
Yeah.
And the money all goes to an amazing cause. So there's no downside to this.
No, there isn't.
There's no downside to
It's a fun
Can you remind
day.
everybody the dates and so forth?
Yeah, so September 19th,
September 19th.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
You can get your tickets in advance. You save money in advance. Go
Sweet.
on to Eventbrite, and you buy your tickets there. The day of, it's $15, and 12 and under are free.
Sweet.
Yep. So it's better to buy in advance, but 12 and under, and I say, are free. Yeah, just come.
There's
Like the Facebook page,
And even if you can't make it, you do giveaways all the time.
Yes, we do.
And you take donations. So even if hey, I'm booked the 19th, but this is such an amazing cause, I want to help, there's plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
Do the raffles. Those are cool ones.
Yeah, the raffle, so we call it the ultimate holiday gift raffle.
Yeah.
We have to change the word raffle because Facebook doesn't like raffle. But anyway.
They don't like a lot of things.
Yeah, they don't.
Boo
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, boo. But share it.
It's a necessary evil. It's a necessary
yes,
evil is what it is.
yeah.
It's a great marketing place. But
Yeah,
I'm with you.
So last year, a couple years now, we used to give, all the donations that we have from the local businesses, like we have a stay in Deep Creek Lake. We have,
I've seen those. Those are pretty neat.
Some of the local PSG Armory, they'll do a shotgun or some sort of bird fowl. Last year was a bird Benelli that they had donated. So the first year we win it all. And then we started to break them off into different packages, guys package, girls package, whatever. So that one, we give that one right before Christmas. So that's cool. I think this year's December 13th or 12th. It would be the drawing date. But you'll see us kind of out and about in front of Sneed's and selling the raffle tickets. And that was kind of the premise of, let's kick off the raffle at Magnolia Market and then take it from there. So
we'll definitely link that as well. So make sure you check it out. It'll be in the description and stuff. So that make sure you check that out. It'll be a link to her site.
Yeah.
And the dates and so forth will be on there.
Yeah.
The pre-sales tickets link will be on there. Check all that stuff out in the description here. Because we're going to make more memories. So when we sit down next year, we'll have more stories to tell. So make sure you show up because maybe you can be part of the memories, be part of the story, be part of the adventure because
it is
so many fun memories over the last 5 years.
Absolutely.
And you're just getting started.
That's right.
That's amazing.
That's
so
right.
thank you again. I look forward to being here in September.
Yes, absolutely.
So thank you for everything. Be sure you become a part of it.
Yeah. Please. AmandaShayWilkins.com. We started that when she passed away as a photo sharing, but it is to tell her story, say her name, be kind.
That's it.
Just help one another. And that's what we're doing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
Thanks, Billy.
Yep.
Thank you so much.